name is Roon, Roon. I am 42 years old. Loves to sing. I visited 50 countries. Last year, I went to Poland, Germany, Czech Republic. Right. I like to paint. I like to sell the greeting card prints and make some money. I like to buy your own house, saving money to buy your own house, independent own house.
My name is Ashim Das, and this is my son Roon. Both me and my wife are his only kind of immediate family and the extended family. We don't have any other family in this country. So it's always in the back of our mind that, we are getting up in our ages. And once we are not there, he's going to be kind of by himself. So we need to create some kind of support network for him.
My name is Phoebe Goodman, and I am a paid Circle of Support facilitator. It's my job to think about who might be in Roon's past that we could potentially reconnect with, and also think about who else might appreciate Roon's gifts and connect him to new people. I'm able to help Roon connect through shared interests and meet other people that he might be interested in getting to know and would be interested in getting to know him.
Introduce a lot of people.
He's, I think, currently talking to two people. One is Rebecca, another one is Max, and I think they are scheduling some, activities together.
So I get to help people think about how they can be involved in Roon's life. So if they feel unsure, like I have my own family and a really busy life, and I don't know how I could fit it in and also do right by Roon, for example. I can then talk to that person and we can brainstorm and think about how to make it comfortable so that they don't feel overwhelmed by this idea of being part of a circle of support. And it's also a less vulnerable position as a paid facilitator to make invitations. So if a family member wants to invite somebody from the past, like an old teacher or coach, to become re-involved in their adult daughter or son's life, that can be a vulnerable ask to make of someone to be involved, to want to stay involved long-term as part of a circle. But because I'm outside of the family, I don't have the same connection and level of vulnerability. So as I'm outreaching and connecting with people, if I get a no, it's not painful for me to take that no. Whereas for a family, that would feel really different to get a no.
Comes, takes you do fun things. He likes to take you concerts.
One of the first times that Roon and I went out on our own without Ashim with us, we decided to go to a traditional Indian dance night. And Roon loves traditional Indian music and dance, and we thought this would be an awesome way to get to know other people. And also Roon would be my teacher in that setting. I would be the one that wouldn't know the dance moves, and so he'd be showing me how to do everything. So we got all dressed up in beautiful traditional Indian wear. Roon had a beautiful outfit on. I had a silk dress, and we looked really nice for a traditional Indian dance night. We went to the Voc Tech High School where this event was going to be held, which you would imagine can hold hundreds of people. So we didn't think about registering beforehand. And when we got there all dressed up, we found out that the event was totally sold out, no room at the door. And so we are dressed to the nines with nowhere to go, but we wanted to still do something. We were all dressed up and we wanted to go do something. We called Ashim and said, what could we go do for a night on the town together? And Ashim found that there was a Pink Floyd cover band playing, and this is with it's a laser show, it's a sold out concert, but they had 2 seats left. But because we got these last minute tickets, Roon and I couldn't sit next to each other. Roon had to sit 1 row in front of me and I sat 1 row behind him, which actually meant I was kind of out of the way. It allowed people to sit on both sides of Roon and interact with him during the show. And what I got to see from my angle is during the show, Roon just rocking out, loving the music, his infectious smile and enthusiasm and loving the music and being in the moment was spreading to the people next to him. And then I noticed this young couple to the side went over, gave him a fist bump and a rock on to him, which he loved, lit up, smiling about it. And we were at that show until almost midnight. We had so much fun. And after we left, after the show ended and everybody was kind of grabbing their stuff and going out, I watched that young couple introduce themselves to Roon and give him another fist bump and talk about how awesome the show was with him. And as soon as Roon and I got outside and we could kind of hear each other again outside the noisiness of the theater, the first thing Roon said is, they talked to me. That was what he was most excited about, is that this couple wanted to chat with him and share the excitement of the show. And Roon managed to have just an incredible experience seeing that people do want to talk to him. He doesn't need me next to him. He doesn't need his dad next to him. That just Roon is enough. His energy alone was enough to draw people in to talk to him.
Phoebe took you to country dance, helped you with the art show.
So we've had the artist meet and greet last summer, which ended up being a really nice way for people in Franklin to get to know Roon as an artist, and had his artwork on display at the Unitarian Church all summer. And then at this meet and greet, people could come and meet the artist behind these gorgeous, gorgeous paintings that are up on display. And since then, we've gone to line dancing there at the UU, and people now know him by name. We clean up afterwards, put the chairs back, and he's seen as a helper and part of that community. So it's a slow process. And eventually, I would hope to invite more people who are from that Unitarian church as part of Roon Circle eventually. But it just takes time. So I'd say the challenge is being patient and understanding that this is sort of a marathon, not a sprint, and that the value is in developing these relationships that are going to sustain long term.
The paid facilitator is a good, good approach, because this person's responsibility is exclusively to do this. But if it's all voluntary, you cannot kind of force them. If they want to do it, they do it. If they don't want to do it, don't want to do it, right? But this is the Phoebe's job, right? And she's going to take it seriously, and that'll be also a continuum of the whole process.
My commitment is that I will stay connected to Roon and his family long term, and as a paid person, I will make sure that all of the people who eventually are a part of Roon's circle stay committed to what their responsibilities are as volunteers who are part of his circle. Instead, I'm ensuring that circle stays together and that people are following up on behalf of Roon in the long run. And I love the idea of being around for the long term with the family.